Vance and Bonnie Haugen here on a grazing dairy farm in Canton, Minnesota. And one of my concerns, and I believe Vance is also, but he can speak for himself, we're very concerned about the dairy future right now. And this grandson of ours that is interested in farming, but we are very concerned that they're going to be able to do a decent job of farming at all without being a serf to a corporate company. For instance, in January, our milk check was $28 per hundredweight. And now, today, we got paid $15 for the same amount of milk. And dairy farmers are having this huge depression in prices.
When you're taking a look at milk prices collapsing to what they were 30 years ago when we first started farming on this farm, it's really difficult.
We have limited milk markets, so you don't have much choice in where to sell your milk. We have fuel going up, we have mineral and fertilizer costs, we have equipment purchases. So the sad part is that farmers who raise animal and people food are not getting paid enough, so now they're going to have to go get help to buy their own food.
The dairy farmers are not doing well. You can say, well, the dairy industry is doing fine. Industry is not people, and it's really tough. In the last couple of months, we've had 3 or 4 friends and acquaintances who are dairy farmers who have decided they just can't continue any longer. When we started here 30 years ago on this farm, there's about 14 dairy farms around us. We're the last ones. But how much is enough? I mean, where's the fairness where, dairy farmers can't take vacations, where they can't have a quality of life? But you can't just infinitely continue to get larger and larger. Uncontrolled growth in an organism is called cancer. And uncontrolled growth in an industry is also a cancer. It may solve one problem. So for the processors, they get a cheap product. If that's the only metric that you're measuring things by, the system is successful. But if you take a look at what's happening in the countryside of the communities, our schools don't have enough children to function. Our institutions, fire, ambulance, other stuff, difficult to find people there. Isn't it important to have some of that community, have some of those things that benefit all of us, and even in the environment?
There are a number of studies that show the social economic benefits of dairy farmers in a community. And it's tough for us to keep going if our economics are so tough. And it's a complex problem. There's many issues within this problem. Therefore, there's no one answer that's going to fix it all. But it's the system that is problematic.
Yep.
We should change the system.
There's no easy fix. If there was an easy fix, it'd already be done. But I'm confident that working together, we will get something done. And coming out the other end, we may not recognize what that agriculture is. But as long as it's a fair thing that treats people equitably and that takes care of the environment, I'm all for it.